Alright, hey, it's your boy AG, back again with another video, and with me this time I got my boy Lack. Say what's up, Lack.
Hey, what's poppin', people? Lock here.
Alright, so earlier today there was a bit of controversy about Pokken Tournament, a game me and Lack here had very, very high hopes for. But it seems our hopes were kind of expunged rather quickly with some news that we got about the local multiplayer. You see, the local multiplayer was announced, weirdly enough, a few days ago, saying that you could play locally with friends. I thought everybody thought that was a little weird that Nintendo would come out and say that.
True.
But today we finally got a little more confirmation. You may have known that a few weeks ago, I guess, they announced that the fight pad that you use at the arcade is coming to the Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
We never knew who made it. I think it was Hori.
Yeah.
And we got a bit of more information on it. So we found out that the fight pad, if you look on the screen right now, we got a little information from it. And we know that the fight pad, you could use it, but only one person could use it. And apparently they can't use two because there's technical limitations or something like that. I don't have the other article in front of me, but I believe that was the reason. But the person who started the game, player 1, is forced to use the gamepad, and the second player can use whatever controller they see fit that's compatible with the game. So right now there's a lot of controversy. I'm not saying that this is bad, because you can still play the game or however you want it, but for people that wanted a tournament scene for this kind of game, this is rubbing us the wrong way, because there's a lot of reasons why this won't work. So first off, let's see what my boy Locke has to say about this. What do you think about this right now?
All right, I might start off a little negative here, guys, but this is utter and complete bullshit. I'm not even going to censor myself, man. This is utter bullshit. This is not what I had hopes for, because when we played Pokken at Dave & Buster's, and we had, like, the most amazing... Like, this game inspired me to get into fighting games. I don't do fighters. I only play Smash. But this game, like, I was going to sit down and actually practice Pokken and grind it out and try to get into the scene, only to find out now that I'm going to have to lug around a gamepad? Come on, son. Let me spin that right back to you. So how do you feel about this?
Man, like, I'm trying to stay optimistic, but like, already I was kind of iffy on this game because, granted, it's a fighting game. There's not a lot of content in most fighting games, so, but this game seemed really bare bones, even with the characters. Like, there's only maybe 12 or so. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but there's not a lot of characters. Granted, there's 700 something Pokemon, and like the game, the release is coming up in like 4 months or so, and there's just not enough information that warrant me buying this game. Like, my main goal was to buy it so I can try out any kind of like competitive scene that the game has, and like my hopes is just dwindling right now. And I find it kind of stupid. Like, granted, at the arcade you play on 2 screens and they run both of the controllers simultaneously. You got one screen and the other screen, but I feel that that's not needed for a home console experience.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people compare this to Naruto Ninja Storm, because the game works in phases. Like, you start in the field phase, which is more like Naruto Ninja Storm, and then when you go into I forgot what the other phase is called, like a battle phase, and then it basically becomes a 2D fighter at a slanted angle, kind of. But what people don't really know is that once you jump over your opponent, the camera goes into your favor, like you're in front and the person's in the background. But it's not that bad. The controls work the same way either way you're facing.
Exactly.
So this shit Nintendo's trying to pull by saying, "Oh, what is that?" But
Wow.
but this shit Nintendo's trying to pull by saying, "Oh, player 1 needs their own perspective and player 2 needs their own perspective." It's kind of stupid, because Naruto's been doing pretty much the same. The Ninja Storm games have been doing pretty much the same thing, and there's not really a problem. Granted, Ninja Storm games are a little bit different, but because they work in kind of like a arena fighter kind of thing,
Exactly.
like how you move circly around them, and like the person in the background is kind of the center of focus. But hey, I think they really kind of dropped the ball with this, because this is kind of stupid. So now we're going to talk about how this kind of affects the tournament play. Like I said, now people like Locke said, people might have to like bring around gamepads, but you can't really do that because the Wii U only runs on gamepads. I'm gonna pull up some right here. apparently there was an excerpt a few years ago, as you can see right here. IGN talked about IGN, but we're just gonna skip over
7
that.
out of 10.
They talked to Shigeru Miyamoto and they were asking about the gamepad. He said there's potential for there to be multiple gamepads to be linked into a Wii U, but he said it's possible but not likely. So we're not getting that. It's been years now. We're not getting that. That's pretty damn. That's pretty damn known. So yeah, and the I don't know how the tournament scene for this game could work because, yeah, you could try to make people play with the gamepad, but then if someone wants to be player 2, like there's no logical reason for you to let the person be that be that player because someone's gonna be stuck with the gamepad regardless. I guess if that makes sense. I guess you could try to make it best out of 3 and then force a rotation between controls, but that just sounds stupid.
That's stupid. I'm sorry. That's ridiculous.
Like, there is no workaround for this. Thus, Pokken tournaments, as stupid as that sound, I don't think that could work. And I want to be positive. I was really into this game. We spent almost $100 each at the cabinet, did we not?
Yeah, I think collectively about $100 and something, man. We grinded out.
And
we had full on sessions playing Pokken from like 12 to 12 exactly.
And that's kind of basically it. We just wanted to share our thoughts and like get it out there. Like, yeah, like we wanted this game to work. Like, who didn't think back as a child, like, yo, we want a Pokemon fighting game. We got it, and now they want to drop the ball like this? Like, bruh, people could say we're blowing this out of proportion all we want, but like, this is something we want to develop, like a tournament. See, anybody wanted this. Like, yo, a lot of Smash players, they're like, oh, if Pokemon can become competitive, other than like the Game Freak games, that'll be cool.
Exactly.
But this one tidbit threw the whole grand scheme of things off, and I don't know how they could fix this unless they change that whole forcing the gamepad agenda on people.
There's only one saving grace that I could possibly see is if they change. It's 2016. There are no hardware limitations. Come on, just pull a Naruto Ninja Storm, please. And if you can't do 2 gamepads because of hardware limitations, even though it's capable, give us an adapter. I would gladly buy an adapter because I've played the game. I know the potential of the game. Yes, it's a little bare bones, but I could deal with that. Give me something, please. They dropped the ball, and it's infuriating because we actually spent money to play it thinking, okay, we're going to grind it out now, and later we're going to have so much knowledge only to find out, like, yo, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, I'm not picking it up personally. Like, it's out the window. I was about to pre-order eventually when the pre-orders came out, but it was just like, nope, I'm throwing that money towards something else. But anyway, those are my 2 cents.
Yeah, like, I can't even be mad at you. Like, I'm still on the fence. I might just play the game for fun, granted, I might buy for that, but I don't know how long that game is going to stay in my house. You know, it might be sold rather quickly. But hey, like, we just really wanted a tournament scene. Like, we can't do that now. If we get that much game pads in one area together and everybody's trying to use game pads, there might be connection issues because it runs on infrared. Had the same problem with 3DS tourneys for Smash back in the day. If anybody tried to play infrared, a whole lot of games will be dropped and laggy. Is this a whole ordeal? So we were just we want to leave it up in there. Like, what do you guys think we can do about it? I think if I scroll down right here, someone was talking about, oh yeah, you could, I don't know if the Wii U can do LAN, so people are blowing this out of proportion, but I don't even know if the Wii U can run like LAN, where you connect other Wii U's together and try to replicate the whole arcade experience. I don't know if that even works.
I haven't heard about that at all. That's not a thing.
Yeah, I haven't heard about that either, but I don't know. Like Locke said, maybe we can get like a workaround for this, maybe an adapter that makes another Hori gamepad run externally, but that still doesn't fix the problem that Nintendo or Bandai Namco or whatever wants the whole perspective thing where one person has their own, like, you always look behind your character no matter what. That's not needed. If a player wants to play this, they should be able to learn how to play on whatever side they're put on, and learn how to get onto the side that they want to be on, like how in any fighting game, rather. Yeah, for the matter of fact, like Street Fighter or anything. Like, you want to work to get on the side that you want to be on. But we're going to leave it right there. tell me what you guys think down below. That's kind of like my two cents. If you sound a little bit negative, I apologize. We just, boy, what is that hurricane in the background? There was a hurricane in the background just a bit ago, but it's alright.
Nah,
It's still there.
I didn't hear no hurricanes, boy. What you talking about?
Okay, because it's not coming from my mic. But okay, we're gonna drop it. We're out, boy. Say bye bye. You wanna plug yourself, boy? Where can they find you, B?
He said, plug myself, man. Let the people know, son. You guys can find me.
Who are you, boy?
Damn, who am I? Just you're gonna link me below, just because I don't really have the YouTube world. So just type in Lock It Time on YouTube. What?
All
The
right,
friendship?
There we go. Alright, but we're done. Alright, take it easy, y'all. Stay golden.